Welcome to day 3. Wow, you are crooked. Okay, welcome to day 3. It is currently 2:21. I don't know why I keep showing my phone to the screen. Okay, anyway. Oh, I can't remember what I showed you yesterday. I think I showed you guys when I remade the hoodie, but now I am working some done with, so it's Wrangler style hoodie, sweater. So I figured this way. The only issue that I've had in the past when making it is that I had to completely chain one, turn, you know. And I didn't want to turn. I wanted it all to be, which is stupid because I did turn on the hoodie. So like the hoodie's really textured, but the sweatshirt is not. In retrospective, I should have not textured the hoodie, but it is what it is. This is where we are right now. So right now I'm just gonna go and start expanding the body. This is how much I have left of my 3rd and 4th skein, and then I have 2 more skeins after this. So I think this is probably gonna be enough for the body of the sweatshirt and possibly a partial sleeve. So fingers crossed this is enough for all the detail work. But yeah, I am hoping to get the sweatshirt done today because I'm too excited. I want to start working on the detail work, so building the bases is always just the toughest part. But how cute is this? And he had it on earlier today and I'm obsessed. So let me work on more of the body before I call him up here and bug him. And then I'll show you guys how it fits. I don't know if you guys are like me, but I take a lot of screenshots, and I thought I saved this Etsy shop, but I wanted to show you guys my inspo real quick. I found this Etsy shop probably last year, and I remember very specifically taking screenshots of their shop because that was the inspiration for I've been dying to make a hood this way, and I can't find them. Now I found something very similar searching through Etsy, and I wanted to show you guys, but I really wanted a sweater that kind of worked out like change it while I'm recording. If I remember, I'll put in a picture, but it's pretty much like a, I don't want to say a crop top, so like something like that archers would wear, right? When I think of it, like when I first saw it, it screamed like Robin Hood to me. And it's got like a pull-out mask, and it's got the hoodie. Now this one doesn't have it, but the other one, I think they had more oversized hoodies. I may have the screenshot on my computer, so I'm gonna try to find the shop, but I've been dying to design something like that. So when I started this costume, that's what I had in mind, and this is literally it. And I will be adding the scarf mask stuff on the inside, because I think since Colorado is cold, so I made sure I only worked on the back loops over here, so I can come back and add just like, it would be kind of like a turtleneck that he can pull into a mask. Since it might be cold, I think it'd be cool. But now I'm debating not doing that because I'm wondering if maybe like a removable one would be better, because like what if he wears this to school and he's got that thing on his neck? But also schools, like during the winter, they're usually cold. So I don't know. I don't know how I feel about stuff around my neck, so I'd have to try it. Like if we were in Germany, something like this would have been so cool, because during Christmas you go to like Christmas fests, and like when you're outside and you get cold, I always like pull like my sweatshirts like this because I'm cold. So I was thinking designing something like that would be really cool. I don't know if you guys would be interested. I'm stretching out his hoodie. Anyway, I was just like looking through my phone, and I was like, I know I have the screenshot. I wanted to look at it more because it's been on my to-do list for quite some time now, and now I can't find the shop, so it's making me really upset. And like I don't remember, I remember when I found it, I was looking for like cosplay ideas, but I like wish I could find the store. It was kind of like that. But it had like a lot more like detail work on it. So I'm hoping it's not as dull as this. In the picture it looks a little brighter. I don't know why I picked this. It looks really dull. I don't like it. And I didn't have anything that would work, so I added 2 skeins of those to my cart, which then meant that I needed to add $40 worth of yarn, if not more, to get the free shipping. And then I got also sad because I just spent on $75 worth of yarn, 5 of which are only going towards the costume and the rest for future projects. I am not a yarn hoarder, as you this is it, right? That's my yarn, and it's mostly leftovers from projects. I did hoard and go a little crazy on blanket yarn. I don't know why. I need to get rid of them. So yeah, I was buying a lot of blanket yarn during the 12-month projects because I was using the blanket yarn to make the babies, the stuffies out of them, but it's not my medium. So yeah, we're just gonna let that, yeah. Anyway, I just spent $76 on yarn last night. So now I'm stressed that it's not gonna come. It's gonna come on time. I mean, it's gonna come on time. So now I'm thinking I do have 6 of the yarn for Santi, and that should be fine because he's significantly smaller and his character doesn't have as many details. So then the next stressor is whether I bought enough for Sophia, and I'm hoping so, because the main part is just a dress, and I did order 6 skeins of those. Shoot, not only ordered 4. But it's a sleeveless dress, so it's literally I don't know, guys. I don't know. Stress to the max, and I wish I would have just chosen Big Twist like I did last year, because if I run out of yarn, I just have to drive half an hour up the road to Joann's to get the yarn that I need. So big stressor when it comes to ordering your yarn online. I absolutely love Premier yarns. I love the way this is feeling. It's soft, it's not super scratchy, it's thicker, so it's working up faster and less holier than if I were to be using Big Twist. It's just beautiful yarn. It's just they're not in stores. So that is the big stressor. So I need to just continue and at least get it done, and continue working. So I probably need about 4 more rows on the body, and then I can start the sleeves. All right, I wanted to show you the ribbing if you choose to do HTC. So remember, when you do slit stitch in a single crochet, you're gonna slit stitch to the next stitch and slick stitch over to the next stitch to come back up. So for HTC, you know how I told you 2 HTCs, when you're working on like the edging of HTCs, you want to fit 3 stitches on the sides. For every 2 HTC rows, you would single crochet, or whatever your edging is, 3 on the side. So this is what we're doing here, is kind of the same concept. So I just finished my 2 rows here. I'm gonna work on 2 more rows of HTC. The reason that I'm doing HTC right now is because I don't want the bottom to be cinched in, but I wanted to give it like detailing. I didn't want it to just be flat. Now if I wanted this to cinch in, I would have done single crochet rows or slit stitch rows, depending on how cinched in you want this. But this hoodie is not oversized on him. It's a slightly oversized, but it's more form-fitting, but not super tight, so he can wear clothes underneath it. So because I want him to wear this sweater, I just wanted to have some detail work. So I just did 4 single half double crochets for each row. So all I'm doing here is I'm working my 4, and when I'm thinking about it, I need my next 2 HTC rows to be worked on these next 3 stitches. So I'm gonna insert as if I was doing a slit stitch on my next stitch, right? Not this one, because this one's already used. On the next stitch, yarn over and do like a slit stitch. So we're technically doing a slit stitch decrease. So I pull the yarn here, I'm going on the next one and pulling yarn, and that one is the one that I'm gonna do a slit stitch into. So now technically this one's going over 2 stitches, and then now I'm gonna slit stitch on the next stitch. So I did a slit stitch decrease over the first 2 or the next 2 stitches, and then a slit stitch on that next stitch, which is technically our chain 1. So now I'm flipping and then working my 4 half double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4. So yep, I built 2 half double crochet rows over 3 stitches here at the bottom, and that I like doing that because it's not gonna flare it out, but it's also not gonna cinch it in, and then I have to do less rows because I'm working for every 3 rows instead of every 2. I'm working every 3 stitches instead of every 2 stitches. So it's gonna stay pretty flat, but it's gonna give it some detail work at the bottom. That's why I'm doing the half double crochet. But if you were to do single crochet or slit stitch, it would cinch it in if you're doing like a super oversized hoodie. So this is technically day 4. 5. Oh my goodness, this is technically day 5. I just woke up. I forgot to continue recording yesterday, so I'm just gonna show you how my day ended. Did I finish the hoodie like I wanted to? No. I'm pretty close. Yeah. So I did the sleeve, and I did a little bit of ribbing in here, and I am about, I don't know, halfway done. Yep, about halfway done with the second sleeve. So that should get done today. And I wanted to end this because today, day 5, should be the fun part when we start actually working on the detail work and things like that. So I think I'm gonna start either with the gloves or the shoes. Probably the gloves, yeah. Anyway, it's been hard getting any work done because everybody's home. They had a long weekend, and then tomorrow, which is Monday, they have Indigenous Day off. So yeah, but so this is the conclusion of day 4, is me still working on this hoodie. So yeah, you guys will get to see how it looks on Bash later today. I'll probably, when I finish both the hoodie and the pants, then he will put them on and see if, fingers crossed, I didn't make him too short. Alright, bye.